Hello, how y'all doing? I'm going to talk about in this video why black women, in particular, need to grow up. Now, this is a rant. Okay? It's a rant. I've done other rants, excuse me, itching, whatever. I've done other rants about black women. If you have watched. Okay, this is not the first rant I have done about black women. Okay? Black women need to grow up. You need to grow up. Okay? And why do I keep doing these rants? Because y'all's behavior is absolutely abominable. Abominable, okay? You go to Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and fight with the cashiers. It's right there on YouTube. Okay, why? Because they don't have a particular brand of detergent, and that is not even in their control. They have no control over the stock. Okay, but you're going to fight with the cashier over a brand of detergent that is not there. And you don't understand how ridiculous you look with your blue hair and your blue nails fighting a cashier at Family Dollar or Dollar General or Dollar Tree. Okay, you look ridiculous. You will go into Walmart and you will have a hood fight with another stupid black woman over some snot-nosed black man. And what's worse is that Walmart has cameras everywhere at all possible angles. Okay, all possible angles. And you don't even think that's embarrassing. You go to Walmart and have a hood fight. You should fight in the hood, not in Walmart. Now, let's talk about the restaurants. This is right there on YouTube. There's plenty of videos out there, okay? You go into Denny's, which seems to be a favorite for fights. You go to Subway, which is another favorite for fights. And you have a fight with either someone, another customer at Denny's or another customer at Subway, or with the clerk, which is absurd. Okay? How about the Golden Corral? Someone told me the other day that two black women in particular got into a fight over some chicken at the Golden Corral, which is absurd because food is constantly being replaced at that buffet. It's just so totally absurd. Okay? To fight over food. Okay? The Golden Corral, of all places. Hello? Okay. Now, plus, you black women will go to a Chinese restaurant. You know you don't really want that food, but you'll go to this Chinese food restaurant and throw the food back at the Korean lady or Chinese, whatever she is, whatever her nationality is. You go throw the food back at her, get in a fight with her. Next thing you know, there's a brawl at the Chinese restaurant. Why didn't you just keep your butt home? You knew you didn't like that food. Why are you going there just to pick a fight? Why didn't you keep your butt home? You're making all of us look bad. You really are. Okay, just the other day, this fat black woman told me that I made her lose her data. Just because all I did was sit in the cotton picking chair. And the librarian had to explain to her that once she gets off of the computer, the computer at the library saves no data. And she didn't even know how the computer works. Idiot. Okay? Now let's talk about clothing. I do not understand any black man worth his salt allowing his wife or girlfriend to go out in public with those skin-tight pants with tears and rips in them. And a woman's 300, 250 pounds. I don't understand it. Let's get real for a minute, y'all. The only ones who look half decent in those tight pants are the ones who are 120 pounds. If you over 120 pounds, you should not wear anything like that. The operative word is cover. You need to cover yourself. Cover all of that. Now, this summer was horrible. Plain horrible. There were 300-pound, 350-pound black women going to Walmart in short shorts. Nasty, y'all. Nasty. I felt like crawling under a rock. I said, let me get out of this store. This is so gross. Okay? What's wrong with you men letting your wife or girlfriend go out in public looking like that? Okay? Now, I challenge all you black women to stop asking for crumbs from the government. Stop begging the government for food stamps. Now, this white politician said that the other week, and he got some flack for it. But I'm telling you, black women, you need to stop being beggars. I question you. I challenge you to stop asking the government for food stamps. Stop asking for crumbs from the government's table. Stop begging the government for Section 8 housing. They're not giving it to you. They're taking it from you. How many times do I have to tell you that? You need to get real. They're taking Section 8 from you and giving it to the illegals. A little bit to the refugees, but mostly to illegals. People who don't even have a right to be in this country. Okay? You better buy some property right now. Because you're not going to get no Section 8. And you need to stop asking the government for these crumbs. Learn how to grow food, process food, and store food, and preserve food. Buy some property. Learn how to build a house. Now, I went to a housing complex the other day, and 40 to 50% of the tenants there were illegals. What does it tell me? That they're kicking poor blacks and poor whites out of housing and give it to them. Give it to them. Okay? And the government's paying the whole rent. If the rent is $900 or $1,000, the government's paying 100% of it because they have no skills. They have no job skills. They have no job, no nothing. So the only way they can live in an $1,100 two-bedroom apartment is if the government's paying for it. And the government's paying 100% for it. There were only a sprinkling of blacks there. Definitely hardly any whites. Okay, nice apartment complex too. Okay, you acted a fool. You go into the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, and all these other stores and acting a fool. You go into the restaurants, acting a fool. Okay, if you're going to go there and fight, why don't you fight in the hood? You're making all of us look bad. They think that every time a black woman's going to come into the store, they're not going to say please. They're not going to say thank you. They're not going to keep their voice down. They're going to scream, holler, and blow snot. And fight somebody. Have a hood fight. Would you please get your abominable behavior under control? You're making the rest of us look bad. You really are. Okay? And I challenge you to stop asking for crumbs via food stamps from Uncle Sam. Stop begging Uncle Sam for food. Stop begging Uncle Sam for money via welfare. Stop begging Uncle Sam for Section 8 housing. Go buy your own land, build your own house. Or put a trailer on it. Okay? And you don't need to borrow money to do that. There's nothing in Scripture where any woman in the Bible asks the government for food and housing. There's absolutely nothing in Scripture. That is not economics. That's just begging. Stop being a beggar. You look ridiculous. We know you're not a beggar because you just finished spending almost $200 on your hair and nails, so you ain't that hungry. And I read about it almost every day. You black men, you stupid black women, got your son out here hustling drugs from ages 16 to 25. You know he's hustling drugs. Next thing you know, he's killed at an apartment complex, dead as a doorknob. He's killed. So now you got to pay for a funeral. Because you won't sit in the school with your stupid self. You putting all that money on your hair and nails instead of on your son's education. So you got your poor son out there hustling drugs. You are sorry, mother. And I'm trying not to cuss. You sorry. You got your son out there hustling drugs to keep you in some kind of lifestyle. You got your daughter out there selling her body, to keep you in some kind of lifestyle because you too cotton picking lazy to go get yourself a second job and save your money for those kids. That's why your kids are going to the street, because you're too dumb and lazy to save some money. Now, you're too dumb and lazy to save money for yourself and your children. Plus the fact that you go into these stores and restaurants making a fool of yourself and making the rest of us look bad. Just shameful. Totally shameful.